welcome to my journey. Today is weigh-in. Let me tell you, it is gorgeous out here today. I checked the weather, 65 degrees. Now it's supposed to get up to like 81, which is doable. Yesterday, oh hold on, school bus immediately. David was right behind her, so he's backing in. I'm gonna make him say hey. Hey honey, say hey.
What?
Say hey.
Hey.
He must be tired, that's all you get. Hey. Listen, I know he is. I have told him before, if I had to do his job, we'd be living in a ditch. If I had to work as hard as he works on his paying job and on his job as a man, taking care of his family and the things that need to be done, I couldn't do it. I don't know where he draws his strength from, but he is slowing down. And he even notices it. He says, man, he said, I can't do what I used to do. I'm like, well, honey, let's think about it. We're in our 60s now. We're not young. Like Aunt B said, her doctor told, if she says anything, then we're not spring chickens anymore. That's why she didn't want to go to her doctor about not feeling good. But it's beautiful out here today. I was going to say before they come through yesterday, I don't know what the temperature was, but it got so hot in this house. It got as hot here as like in the middle of the heat of the summer. So I don't know what was going on yesterday. I do think I heard some rumbling from the unit outside sitting in my craft room yesterday, but I'm not sure. Either that or the neighbors were out there beating on something. I don't know. But anyway, we are here for weigh-in. I am pleased to announce that I lost 2.2 pounds. I was not sure. Used to be, I weighed every day. For the longest time, for years, I weighed every day. I needed to know. Well, I think maybe sometime after I had my weight loss surgery, I finally quit. I just quit doing that. It does me no favors. I used to think it did. I used to think knowing every day would make me do something different, but it didn't. It didn't make me change. And what I do, let's say yesterday, whatever I tried to do the day before weigh-in, actual weigh-in that I record, it's not going to change it. I can't undo a crappy week the day before weigh-in. So why bother? It's much more freeing to not even think about the scales. Just don't even think about them. Just take your medicine come weigh-in day. And it could be good medicine. It could be sugar pills. Like today, it was a sugar pill. Now, we'll talk about why do I think I lost? Well, I know, excuse me, I know it's because I ate less. I mean, that's simple math. You eat less, you lose weight. As per usual, I would report that I did not necessarily eat well. I will say the reason I ate less is those, and I'm not going to sit on here and act like, oh, it's all me, it's all me. Well, part of it's me because if I don't give in, because I still have those cravings, it don't take away 100% of the, I was leaning forward on my chair, 100% of the food noise, but it, let me see if the neighbor's gonna wave. Nope. He's got a new car. Oh my gosh, he's got a new car. He keeps his stuff in the garage over there. He gets new cars all the time. He's a single man and he can do what he wants. Where was I going? I know it's something about Ozempic. Oh, it don't take away all the food noise. It takes away, oh my gosh, almost all of it. Food is not playing in my head all the time. And it also fills me up. I fill up easier and quicker. I say, and I'll keep saying it, it's like my gastric bypass was supposed to work the whole time. And if it worked, if I was able to just, okay, I ate a cup full of food and I'm about to bust. What, honey?
No biscuit.
Yeah, I believe I do. I hadn't eaten this morning. Thank you. I'm gonna get a biscuit. Here we are talking about weighing, eating right. I'm gonna get a biscuit. Listen, one biscuit, honey, one biscuit ain't gonna change. And the thing is, that one biscuit will fill me up. I keep holding my legs up and I keep falling forward. Sorry about that. I'll make you seasick. It does make me feel like, and I think if you took it, or if you take it, you can testify to the fact that it does make you feel like you've had a gastric bypass. It fills you up and you feel full longer. Like I can eat supper at night, and like last night I had skitty. Ooh, you know I love my skitty. I could hardly eat much, and I made a chopple. I'm working on another chopple video. My last one went over very well, and I thought, well, I'll do another one because I have more recipes. I just hadn't got around to making them. So we made garlic parmesan choppers last night to go with the skitty, and they were good. Well, I ate one of those and part of my skitty, and I was done. I have finally gotten to the point to where if I am eating, I'm not breaking out my card to the Clean Plate Club, because boy, used to, if it was on my plate, I was going to eat it, honey. I wasn't throwing no food away, and not because it was, oh, I'm going to waste food. It was because I want it, you know? And especially if it was something good and tasty, I just want to keep tasting that food. That's a lot of my problem. I just want to keep tasting good food. You know, they say once you take a bite or two, then your enjoyment is over. Nuh-uh. And I know there's more of y'all out there than just me. I am not alone. My enjoyment is through the whole blasted whatever it is. My last bite tastes as good as my first bite. So that's another thing. I've not been binging. I hadn't binged in a long time. I mean, even before Ozempic, I don't binge. I just eat frequently and snackily. There's our word for the day, snackily. So the Ozempic helps me feel full. It helps me not think about food all the time, and that helps me lose weight. So it's not a magic drug. You don't take a shot and the weight falls off of you. There's science to it. I can't explain it all. Don't ask me to. It's a little chilly. Ooh, I'm loving it. There's her legs, and there's her hat. You know I love Witch's legs. You see her little, oh, you can't see them. She's got little legs hanging down. They're behind my chair. So I am thankful that I have it, because without it, I struggle so very hard. They say, you quit taking it. Everybody says you quit taking it, you gain your weight back. Well, you know what? I was talking to Tracy. I said, honestly, I don't really care how long I have to take it. I really do not. I take a thyroid pill every day, and I will for the rest of my life for my thyroid. That's a given. What's it hurt? If I have to take this shot to keep myself regulated, which is a part of my physical body, is part of my physical comings and goings. Oh, hold on. Then I don't care if it'll keep me where I need to be, because if going off of it is going to bring all that food noise back, if that's what's going to make me gain my weight, is thinking about food all the time, then yes, I will take the shot for the rest of my life. I mean, you do what you got to do. I don't have a problem with that, because I know that my depression medication, my bipolar medication, I will be taking that the rest of my life. I know that. I'm not going to all of a sudden just snap out of being bipolar, which is probably why my channel has gone from here to there, because of, the way I'm wired. And I tell you before, I'll tell you again, those of y'all that have stuck in, ooh, y'all the heroes. I tell you, it makes me feel good to know that what Sally feels saying, they like me, they really like me. That's kind of how it makes me feel. I know that sounds, I ain't trying to be conceited because y'all like me. I'm not trying to sound like that. It's just, it's nice to know there are people that like you for you. We all like to think we're good people and, good personalities, I guess you'd say, because you don't know me. You know me, but you don't know me. But anyway, we're getting off whatever I was talking about. I'm taking the shot forever. If that's a part of it, that's a part of it. It's a part of life. It's a part of life. I know at one point when I do reach my goal, and I'm going to reach my goal. I am, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm going to reach my goal. And when I do, then I will probably see, okay, let me not take it and see how it's going to work. And if I see that it's not going to work, then I'm going to go right back to it. So, what I'm going to do this week, I was thinking about it in the shower. I do a lot of thinking in the shower, don't y'all? In the bathroom in general. But I do a lot of thinking in the shower. I feel like I got to sneeze. If I abruptly cut away, it's because I had to sneeze. I think, because this is what I did when I first started, April of 2018, on Simply Feeling Weight Watchers. Me and David, I worked the program to the letter, Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, off limits. I didn't count points. I didn't count anything I did against the weeklies during the week. Listen, honey, not weeklies. We didn't have weeklies. But if I didn't use, I'm trying to get it out. If I used all my points during the week, everything on the weekend was extra. It didn't get counted. And I ate what I want. If we wanted to go out, we went out. Whatever we wanted to do, we wanted to do, because that's when we have our time together, is the weekends. Because, I mean, he's here in the mornings, and he goes to bed at 1 o'clock, which over the years has been different times. But the point is, he's gone, and we have a little bit of time during the day, which a lot of times he's laying over there asleep because he's just so dogged out tired, that the weekends is our time. If he ain't working on something or fixing something or doing something, even if he is, we still find time to eat out. But that's when we would do whatever we wanted to do. And I still lost weight. I went on vacation. That's what got me messed up. I ain't never been right since. Well, I think this week I'm going to tell myself, because I think it was easy for me. It wasn't easy. It was easier and more doable for me back then, because I knew 5 days is all I had to do. Keep my nose clean for 5 days, and I could do what I wanted on the weekends. And eventually, the newness of it wears off, to where in the beginning, you might just be like, oh, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to eat that, I'm going to eat everything in sight. And then eventually, the new wears off, and you eat what you want, but you don't go overboard. But I think what I'm gonna do, and I'm still gonna try to get my protein in. I'm not been doing good. Hold on. I didn't know if it's gonna turn or not. School bus. I'm not getting my protein in. I think I'm gonna start doing like, you know, that dietitian I told y'all a bazillion times. So if you heard it, well, you're hearing it again. She told me up at Duke when I thought I was gonna get my back surgery, and then they denied me because of my weight at the very last minute. I mean, the last minute. The week before. I made a video, a crying video, telling y'all what was going on because I was upset because that's when my back was in the throes of passion. It was, oh my gosh, that's when it was in the middle of moving. It was moving and twisting, and now it's a constant thing. Back then it was constant, but it would have just excruciating periods of time to where it was pinching and moving. It's all brand new. Now it's like, I don't know if it's just numbed out or what. I mean, it hurts all the time, but it's not that moving. Just now pinching. It's just pinched. You know what I mean? It's not just now bulging. It's bulged. So, anyway, how did we get there? How did we get there? Oh, she told me if putting cheese on broccoli, because she wanted me to eat half my plate in vegetables. I tried it, honey. It didn't work. Y'all know how I feel about them things. Well, because I consider a vegetable a bean and a tater, which a vegetable, a tater's a vegetable, but that's not the kind she was talking about. Non-starchy vegetables. See, to me, a vegetable is corn. I could eat half my plate in corn and taters. I ain't got no problem with that. It's all that other stuff. Anyway, she said if the only way you're going to eat your broccoli is to cover it in cheese, then cover it in cheese, because I want you eating that broccoli. So me and David have used that over time, and I got to thinking this morning, because chicken's a good source of protein, and you know, that's another thing this Ozempic does. I know it's what's changed my taste buds so much that, listen, them salmon patties is all I could do to get through them. I used to love a salmon patty. Oh my gosh. Too doggone fishy. Never bothered me before. So I know it's Ozempic is changing my taste buds. But I can't hardly stand the thought of the chicken. Unless it's shredded up where I can't really tell that, like that chicken salad, that's not chicken. That's all kind of good stuff with some chicken thrown in. And it don't taste like chicken. So it's that kind of chicken that I don't mind. But just like a chicken breast, I'm just not into it. And I know if I could eat a chicken breast, that's such a good source of protein. Well, I can't eat hamburger patties every day. So I thought, I'm going to do my chicken just like the broccoli. If the only way I can get my chicken down is to have it breaded in something like a tender, then that's what I'm going to do. So I got chicken tenders in the freezer. I got popcorn chicken, and if the only way I can eat it is like that and dip it in something, so be it. So be it. I'm going to get my protein in the only way that I figure out I can. So that I've got to work on. Since we had our protein power talk, I've still not gotten there. And I know I like cottage cheese. And you know what I seen? I was looking up something, and they give like a breakdown of a day to get in protein. You'd be surprised. You know, a serving of beans here, a serving of whatever there. You look up foods that you think, and my mind is set, I know it is, it's like hooked on protein has to be a hunk of meat. You know, no, you don't have to get it in one piece of food. You can get it in little bits of food that add up, not in one chunk. And that's where I've got to kind of get my mindset going and I got to track it. I've got to, if I eat a half a cup of beans, then I've got to track in there a half a cup of beans to see just how much protein I had. So I've got to start doing that. I roll my eyes at myself because I know that's going to be easier said than done. But I think what I want to try for myself is, oh, he's backing up. Well, he got a nice car. I don't know what it is, but it's nice. You hear his music? If I can eat food, regular, decent food, Monday through Friday, and then treat myself on the weekends. And treating myself these days is snack food, because I love snack food. I've always loved snack food, but I mean, I really love snack food. Sometimes that's my meal. Yesterday, you know what I had for lunch? You know what I had for lunch? 2 handfuls of animal crackers. I love me some animal crackers. That's my thing. That's my new thing, is animal crackers. Listen, we still have stuff in there that we bought, like those Reese animal crackers. I had a couple. They wasn't as good as I thought they was going to be. So I ain't eating no more. I still have pumpkin spice cookies from Trader Joe's. So when we do our pantry, you'll see we have a big stack of snacks. I mean, just a snack of snacks. Knacks. That's what Jacob calls them, knacks. Oh, he was here yesterday. We'll talk about him in a minute. That we don't get to. That's why it's so big, because we buy it and then stack it up. But me and Joan are going to do I think I got to video it. I hadn't videoed it. It's supposed to come out this weekend. Best I can tell, Saturday or Sunday. So I got to get busy. But we're doing a collab of a pantry tour of how we stock up. And you'll see the differences in our stock up, because they eat different than we eat. And so they stock up differently than we stock up. So it's pretty interesting to see what good friends and how different we are. You know, we did that collab asking us questions, and you saw the things that we have in common and then the things we have different. It's just fun. So anyway, I think that I will make myself, like today, to me a biscuit's not a snack. A biscuit is an actual meal. I mean, I am Southern. Monday through Friday, I'm going to eat like I should. I'm going to try to get my protein in, eat, regular food, and then treat myself. I'm not even going to, I'm going to tell myself, I'm not even going to eat a pack of nabs, Monday through Friday. And that'll be hard, because I love my nabs. Nabs are peanut butter crackers. The packs of peanut butter crackers. They're just called nabs. That's just what they are. I love those things. And sometimes that's a lunch for me, or an afternoon snack when I'm just feeling kind of like sluggish. I'll just grab me a pack of nabs. They're probably making me more like sluggish. That's the bad part. But if I want snacks, I'm gonna tell myself you can have them Saturday and Sunday. Do what you gotta do Monday through Friday. Have something to look forward to, instead of partying every day, which I don't party. I'm using that as an example. Would it be a metaphor? I don't know. Susie, you're my English teacher. I'm using party not in its literal sense, just as in don't act up during the week and then, what was I trying to say? Y'all, I need help. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Work on that protein. I still have not given up that quest, and I'm going to not snack, knock on wood. I can't reach it. Save my fun food for Saturday and Sunday. Now let me tell you, listen, that little Jacob, oh my Lord. I could peach his head off. Just peach it, slam off. Holly, we've got to wear, Wednesdays is my day. I keep them on Wednesdays. And like last week she stayed here, but this week she went grocery shopping. It's just easier for her. And if she needs a mother's morning out, she can have that because he likes to stay here and play. So we have a good time, but I'll tell you what, he wears me out. He's an active little thing. He is active. He just turned 3 years old, August the 30th. So he's just barely 3. Yesterday he was playing, he's smart as a whip. He plays in Papa's car, that's his blue truck. Well, he was going to work and he come back and he had his hand like this. He said, he's got a doggy. I said, you got a doggy? He said, yeah. So he come up on the porch and he's still holding his doggy. I guess he's holding the leash. He was standing over there. I said, well, what's your doggy's name? He stood there and he looked around. He said, and he was looking around. He was thinking hard because them eyes. Canine. I'm like, what does he know about a dog being a canine? And he just grinned at me. He's like, really? Canine? He said, yeah. What does a just barely 3-year-old know that a dog is a canine? So that was his dog's name, was Canine. But we played, oh my gosh, we played hard. We played bubbles. He likes to sweep the porch now. He tells me to sit here. He's going to go get the broom, but I have to go help him because he can't get down in there and get it. And he likes me to sweep him a big pile because there's always more leaves. Comes up every week. There's more over there. He wants me to sweep him up in a big pile so he can push him off under the railing. So he done that. We played bubbles. He played in the car. He ate gummies. Oh my gosh, what did we do? We played inside in the house. Then he told me, he said he wanted to go sleep in Sebastian's bed. I said, you do? He said, yeah. I said, okay, you want me to lay down with you? He said, yeah. Well, he got up in there. He crawled up under the covers. I was laying on the pillow. He pulled that pillow out from under me, laid down there under the covers like even a little stuffed animal. I was laying there and he said, you go in your bed. I'm like, you want me to go in my bed? I said, okay, I will. Well, he laid in there. I went there and talked. Holly was home. She hadn't gone yet. And her and her daddy was in there talking. I said, well, he's in the bed. She has some stuff she wanted to print off. So we sat there and talked for a bit. She went in there. She come back. She said, he's still laying in bed. And he told me, I need to go potty. She's like, well, honey, you can get up and go potty. You're not actually in the bed. So, I don't know. He just had a moment of needing rest. I don't know what he needed, but he didn't go back to bed. We played more. Gosh, that little boy's smart. I just can't get over it. I tell you every time I see him, that boy's smart. Y'all probably gonna get sick of hearing it. But I think that was all I was gonna tell y'all. Oh, this coffee, let me tell you. I got that Kona blend down there at Ollie's, and I told you if it wasn't good, I'd take it back. Oh, it's good. It's a smooth coffee. Even Holly, she came in yesterday, and I said, I had my chai tea there. I said, you want a tea? She said, no, I think I'll do coffee. So she got it. She took a sip. She goes, ooh, what is this Kona coffee? Because obviously she read it when she put it in. She noticed it was different. I said, isn't that good? She said, oh, it's got this taste. I'm like, right? So even she noticed it. I said, I'm going to get more before they sell out because, you know, they got different stuff down there all the time. But I'm going to go get me another box and then head into next month, maybe. They ain't going to last me. Who am I kidding? I drink a lot of coffee, y'all. That's another thing I got to work on is my water consumption. I keep a water over here where I sit. I sit right there. That's where I sit. That's my chair. I keep a water right there on the table. Well, I don't always drink it. I leave it there for taking my medicine, you know, washing down food, but I don't really drink it. It's just an afterthought. So I've got to really get into drinking my water. I have tried putting water in a jug in something and just leave it on the table and just pour out of that during the day to keep track of how much I drink. But just seeing that there, I think it's something in my head that says, you telling me what to do? Are you telling me I have to drink all of you today? I don't think you are, because you know, I'm stubborn. My mama, if she's watching this, she'll tell you. She'll tell you how stubborn I am. So, I got to work on water, protein, and not snacking. But I still lost 2.2 pounds. So I did, even though I snacked last week, I did not snack as much as I have been, apparently. But just because I ate less food don't mean I ate better quality. Why do I keep doing that? Better quality food. So that's where I could really use some help. Well, I don't know if that's all I'm going to say today or not. I kind of droned on, I think. So that is all. I'm going to do like Jacob. I couldn't think of nothing. I'm going to go in here and see if my biscuit's ready. All right, well, that's all I know. And I don't know if I'll be on here for live tomorrow night. I tell you, I get busy or I forget about last week. I just forgot about it. I looked at the clock. It was like 10 minutes to 2. I'm like, oh, I forgot 1 o'clock just came and went. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. I don't know what I'm going to get into. I do need to film. I got some little odds and ends I can get into, but nothing major. So that'll do it for me today, and I'll see you when I see ya.